Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a collective read for the signs of Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. The reason being is because I have tarot arm. If anyone knows anything about tennis elbow, it's when you play too much tennis. So I have been overkill. And yes, I have a tarot arm from shuffling. So yes, so this is why I'm doing collective readings. I did fire signs yesterday. I'm going to do the earth signs today, water signs tomorrow, and then air signs the next day. So I hope everyone's well that has an earth sign placement. And just a few things first. As you might have noticed, I have sort of changed locations, not houses, just different. I've set up things a little bit differently. I'm actually in my office now instead of out on the kitchen table where everything is everywhere. So I'm a lot more organised. So this will be my permanent residence for tarot though. So it may be a little bit different at the moment because it is dark outside. So it looks very dark in here. So I haven't adjusted everything properly as yet, but you still will be able to get the gist of what I'm doing here. Okay, so this will be a reading for the earth signs. As I said, you can have earth, a moon, rising or Venus. First things first, there is a few things that I want to talk about to do with the planets and what's happening there. Retrograde. Mercury retrograde will be going it's in Cancer at the moment. It will be going back into Gemini on the 29th. So that's the end of the month. And also that sort of makes lots of things go a little bit, weird and wonderful. And, I know that with tarot or people that use their voice, they tend to lose their voice or get tongue-tied, when there is a Mercury retrograde. I'm still going to be doing the past, present and future spread for you. This is for the end of May, for the earth signs. Also, Mercury does go conjunct with Venus. That means that as Mercury is going backwards, it will be coming very close to Venus, and that will be happening on the 28th, 29th. It's very close already. Venus outshadows Mercury by a lot, but Venus is the planet of love. So they'll be getting quite cozy together. So Mercury is all about communication and Venus is all about love. So that's happening. We also do have a total lunar eclipse on the 26th as well. So yeah, it's all happening. So the signs that will feel the most laid back will be in that time will be Gemini, Virgo and Capricorn. So that's two of you. And the people that will be most affected by the total lunar eclipse, which is the full moon in Sagittarius, will be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and of course Cancer and Pisces, or anyone that has those placements, moon sign, etc. So yes. So, okay, so let's have a look at what's going to be happening for you all at the end of May. Or this will be from next week onwards. And, yeah, we're all pretty close, I guess. Okay. All right. So, I hope you all had a good week or a good weekend or wherever you are up to in your week and stuff like that. Okay, so let's have a look at the past, please, spirits and guides. What's happening for the earth signs for the end of May for them? Recent past, please. Recent past. Spirits and guides. I ask for protection and guidance in giving earth signs the messages from you. 2 cards, 3 cards, 1 card, any card would be good. I have my tarot arm, remember, spirits, so be kind to me, please. 3 shuffles. Okay, first one out. All right, we have got the, is it the 8? 8 of Swords in the recent past. Let's look at 2 more cards for the recent past, please. Lots of changes at the moment. Pluto, Jupiter has entered Pisces. That's King of Cups there. Jupiter has entered into Pisces, as you know, on the 13th of May until July the 28th. So it's good fortune time, magic and abundance as well. We also had on the 27th of April, I can't even remember what happened on the 27th of April. It wasn't that long ago, was it? Pisces went retrograde. That's right, because, oh sorry, Pluto went retrograde. Right, 9 of Swords. Pluto went retrograde, that's right, so it went backwards. It's still in the same sign of Capricorn, and that will be that way until December. So yeah, a lot of transforming going on, a lot of people moving and doing stuff. I know I have been. Guys, there's lots of stuff going on with me. I'm not moving home, but like, yeah, a lot of things that are, you know, on the go, busy, stuff like that. Okay, so we've got the Devil there. So that is you, representing you, Capricorn. Well, I just flicked those out. Well, if it was me or Spirit. Okay, so we'll have a few more, please, spirits and guides. Just 2 more. 2 more. I've learnt lots of things about tarot in the recent days. I've had a look more into my North Node and South Node. Now these actually are quite interesting. That's the Ten of Pentacles there, if I didn't say it. And the South Node is your sun sign, the same as your sun sign, and your North Node is sort of where you're heading towards, if you know what I mean. So we sort of we're in our Cancer sun sign, and when we transform and ascend, we go into our North Node. So we're leaving behind our sun sign, which is the South Node, and transforming as a personality into our North Node. So it's very interesting, actually, if you wanted to look into that. Might just give these a bit more of a, not really coming out, either that or I'm just getting, you know, there's not much energy in this room as yet. Who knows? I know that I've got a possum above me in the roof, our friendly possum that we have here. I used to get rid of them and take them over the river so they couldn't come back, but now I just leave. I figure better the devil you know. Okay, so 7 of Swords in the next position. We're looking at the future or near future for the earth signs, please, spirits and guides. What do we have for the earth signs for the future? So yes, I found that very interesting to do with the North Node and the South Node. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles there. Right, let's look 2 more. So yeah, so as we ascend, our personality changes into our North Node. So in a previous life, family was very important to me, and being a Cancer South Node, I found my earlier years extremely difficult to have that not the same as my past life. Like the attachment, there was a lot of things in my junior years where, you know, you have issues with your childhood. Everyone has things that go on. I mean, there's not many people in the world that actually have, you know, the best time. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, right. So we have these 9 cards out, and I'm now going to start your reading. Okay, so in the, remember time's fluid, so yeah, this doesn't have to be wherever you're up to in your story, so it's past, present, future, and you can see yourself wherever you feel you are. All right, so we've got the 8 of Swords, the King of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. All right, so the 8 of Swords talks about feeling restricted. Feeling restricted in whatever situation you're going through at the moment. Some sort of a mental block, feelings of withdrawn, like you're feeling withdrawn, insecure possibly. You may have some sort of legal responsibilities going on with you or someone that you know. This card also talks about you may have a fear of moving forward because your confidence may have taken a knock in the past or in a past relationship. This card's talking about remaining strong. There are answers available to you. Maybe you just need to have a look at the situation again. This person here is very tied up, blindfold, and the swords are around them, but they can quite easily walk forward from the swords. It's not like they're in jail. So it's a matter of you moving and having another look at a situation and putting the past behind you. So remaining calm and strong and putting your best foot forward and just taking the first step up will enable you to get on with whatever you want to do. Okay, so we have the King of Cups here. Now, the King of Cups does represent a Cancer. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It does represent, as I said, Cancer. So you may have a Cancer placement, or you may be interested in a person that is a Cancer. The King of Cups is a person that is warm. They're warm, thoughtful, caring. They may have a creative job. They're very loving. They're loyal, very relaxed and content. They don't like conflict. They can appear detached because they might be in their inner thoughts a lot, because their emotions tend to control them. This person does make a great partner, wife, husband, and they're generally a good lover as well. Okay, after that we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card that talks about anxiety, despair, worries, worry, fear, possible nightmares or sleepless nights as well. So I'm thinking that this is you may have air in your chart as well, Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, like that may be your sun or your moon or your rising or even your Venus. So I'm thinking that because of this King of Cups person here, could be a water sign as well, it doesn't have to be a Cancer, it can be a Scorpio or a Pisces or something like that with that in their chart. Because you do have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords here, you're feeling restricted, you're unable to move, because whatever's happening in your life is making you fear moving forward. You've been having sleepless nights in regards to this as well, and this is very upsetting. So I mean, this card here says to keep calm and keep strong. The answers are within you. If you have taken a knock in the past, your confidence, you need to leave the past behind and get over your past, so then you can have a good future. You may also be the 9 here, the 9 of Swords. As I said, sleepless nights. So if you are going to get rid of that, I suggest that you probably reduce your anxiety and your worry and your fear, and it's a good time to step forward now, Earth signs. Maybe you need to do some meditation to find the answers that are within you. The 8 of Swords also does talk about isolation, so you may be feeling isolated, and this card is generally about anxiety. So because this is in either side of the King of Cups, you obviously have someone like that you are thinking about, and they are causing you this major worry, fear. Well, not them, your past is making you fear. You stepping forward to maybe communicate, ask out on a date or something. This is king, but it doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female who you see as quite appealing. This person knows their worth, but they are a very nice and caring, loyal person. So they're not going to do anything to you. They are only going to care for you at the very, very least. Okay, here we have the in the present situation. We have the Devil. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Swords. The Devil energy does talk about someone that could be, you could feel manipulated, and maybe that's why you feel restricted. You also may be overindulging in something. That can be alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, food. You could also be addicted to the person, or addicted to, you might have lustful thoughts and be totally besotted by someone as well. This card can also talk about temptation as well. So that's what that one there is talking about. This is a Capricorn energy, so this could be you, Capricorn. You could be having these feelings about this person in the past here. Or you could also be, you could have a water placement and be this person here. And you are having anxiety and sleepless nights in regards to someone else that we haven't even talked about yet. Could be another earth sign, or it could be, well, we're yet to find out, but yeah, you could have a water placement, and you're standing in your power and you are wanting to go towards someone, but you are not sure about that. Okay, but that's what the devil energy does talk about. It talks about addictions. Yeah. So it's not necessarily a bad card. It doesn't have to be. There are some good parts about it as well. Maybe you can see some good in everything. It can just be that someone around you has some secrecy. You have some secrecy or secret plans. Or you need to take control of your addictions, basically, and release them and walk free, whatever that addiction is for you. There could be another situation around you that's dragging you down, so you're feeling helpless to change it. So maybe that's why you're feeling restricted in moving forward as well. But these overindulgences, all these addictions are only going to be making you further upset, because that's what addictions do. They glorify whatever problems you have in your life. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is talking about some financial good news. It's talking about family stability. You may be receiving some inheritance in regards to property, or it could be just some money coming in for you. Earth signs. The Ten of Pentacles also does talk about, can also talk about, because of the financial things that are happening in your life, this is going to bring big changes. So big changes are happening with you at the moment, which that it could also be, this is also asking to update your will, possibly insurances or trusts or whatever, because it also can mean that you could receive a large amount of money as well. You could also have a pay increase, so it's nice. There's signs. Right, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is an air energy, so you may have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placement as well. The Seven of Swords talks about a situation isn't working out, whatever that may be to you. You may have someone around you who is maybe thieving something from you, a cunning person, someone who's selfish and dishonest. It can also talk about deception as well. So that's not very nice, but it could also mean that bad luck are affecting matters around you. You need to take some sort of a precaution if you're going to receive some large money coming in. There's someone around you that isn't, that's not very truthful. They're, or you feel that someone is deceiving you or going to take something from you, which isn't nice. Instead of using heavy-handed methods to achieve results, it's a good idea to keep in control so you can get through this situation. Okay, so that's an air energy. That's the earth and that's the Earth. So that's what's happening on with those three cards. There may be another Earth sign who does represent Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, it could be another Earth sign or another person with a placement who is around you that is causing you, they're going, you know, they're very cunning. Yeah, selfish, dishonest. So yeah, just be careful that you do need to update those wills, and also ensure anything that paperwork, anything that calls for paperwork, you need to update, put things in the correct names and stuff like that. So then you can get rid of this deceiving energy around you. Okay, let's look at the near future. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles first. This is an earth energy, male or female, it doesn't matter. This is a person that generally knows how to organize stuff. They're pleasant, they're generous, they do take care of details. So this is you, possibly earth signs, or someone else that does have an earth placement. They do usually work in finances, or, you know, they're very good with their finances. They do like method and routine. They can also have their own business as well. This can be you, or this can be someone else that you're thinking about. Yeah, or that could be real estate or something like that as well, or just be a supervisor of something, of a business, you know. Others do take advantage of this person because they're generally very generous with, yeah, they're just generous person. So either this is someone that you are thinking of that has an earth placement, or this is you. This is how you are, but you'll recognize who's who. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a water energy. So the Knight of Cups is someone that is very kind, loving. It could also talk about proposals in love. It is a very romantic energy. It can also speak about just an invitation or getting in contact with someone, maybe asking them on a date or whatever. This person is very motivated. So this may be you. One, earth signs, if you have a water placement, a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. Doesn't have to be though. Someone's coming towards you. Someone could be coming towards you and making you that offer as well. The Knight of Pentacles is, as I said, very romantic, idealistic. The energy is an emotional one. Again, as I said, it could be an offer of something. It often brings joy and excitement. This person's very motivated in the search for love. And this card's advising that you're very loved and cared about. If this person's coming towards you, one of Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus, or if you have a water placement, you could be wanting to, you're feeling very loved up and want to go towards someone else. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So you may be wanting to make, if this is you, you may be wanting to make a offer to someone, or someone this night, who's a water energy, may be coming in to make you an offer. Earth signs. The Ace of Pentacles talks about successful ventures. It could just mean that you're going to receive an important document as well. You may be getting some gifts as well. it's talking about financial rewards. All the aces are new beginnings. So this may be just a new start for you. As I said, you may be receiving a letter or document that you've been waiting on. You've also might be receiving some money, but we've already talked about that with the Ten of Pentacles, that it is there. You could be, that's already there. Maybe you know of that, and now you will be getting that money, gift, or important document, or you've already received it and you're going to get some documents to clarify that. But that's what that is there. So that's what I see there for you, Earth signs. Okay. This could also be someone that you want to go towards, someone that you're thinking of as well. And you're, as I said, you're the Knight and you want to make an offer. I don't know. It's whatever your situation is. It could be a family situation as well. This could be a mother energy, like it could be your mother as well. And you may be wanting to maybe, just tell her that you love her. Or it could be a sister as well. But, I mean, this card here is generally talking about romantic love. So, yeah. It could just mean that you want to give an invitation to your sister or an invitation to a friend. But the Pentacles, this Ace of Pentacles here is just talking about your material aspects of life, your finances and your property. You may want to give some money to your mother or your sister. That could be, it could be in relation to work as well. You may... like this card here is generally, like, it's not a king, it's a knight. So, yeah, but this is a queen and we did have a king. So this is sort of a older person, generally 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, something like that. And the knights is usually, a youthful energy. It doesn't have to be. They can be, like 30, 40, maybe sometimes 20. But yeah, they're very loved up. And this queen is, generally a, 30 or 40, 50, 60, sort of that. Yeah. Anyway, but I mean, you can see it however you want. This Queen of Pentacles does also represent Virgo. So in general, this is a Virgo. So Virgo, this is you. And maybe someone here with a water sign is going to make an offer to you. Or you could have a Virgo placement as well and you want to make an offer to a water sign, or yeah. You can just see it however you want. I mean, I could go on with every possible story. This is a general reading, so it is for the collective. And I forgot to put my phone on silence, so that's why you can hear all that hoo-ha in the background. Okay, I am going to pull you what am I going to pull you? I'm going to pull you one of these lovely cards. Now, this is Spirit Messages. So, Spirit Messages, I'm going to pull you one for each of you, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, so how about if we do Taurus first? Okay, Taurus. What is the message or what advice can we have for Taurus, please? What's the messages for Taurus? All right, Taurus. Let's see what we've got here for you. As I said, like, this is a new area, so yeah, it's a little bit strange. Okay, it's trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So there we have that one there. Okay, so I'm just going to read you what that says. Trust. Okay. Trust. Let's see. Right, this card is a timely reminder that a decision needs to be made, but you may be about to base that decision on logic. The easy option, or even allow past experiences to make the choice for you. Stop for a moment and consider the options. The spirit world is reaching out, so take their wise counsel, as this time it's important to act on what you feel. Such inner turmoil can often leave you feeling exhausted, drained, or even emotionally confused. These feelings are clear indicators, so by surrendering to what you feel is right, you can trust and be sure that the outcome will be for your highest good. Let go of those restrictive logical responses and let the flow of life take you to where you're supposed to be. Trust that spirit will guide you and allow yourself to experience the liberating sense of freedom as you do. You'll arrive at a place where you feel confident and safe, a place where there's clarity in decisions and choices. By working in partnership with your inner guidance and the universe, you'll benefit in ways you may never imagine. So there we go, Taurus. Well, letting go. Letting go. Let spirit guide you. All in divine timing. Right, so who do we have next? We have Capricorn. What do we have for the sign of Capricorn? What's the advice for Capricorn, please? What's the advice for Capricorn? What's the advice for Capricorn for the end of May? They want to fly out. Oops. Okay, we have inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soil. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin your life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. There you go, Capricorn. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I've forgotten what it says already. Inspired passion. Okay. Let's see. Inspired passion. Right. This is one of the more important cards in this deck. And by choosing it, you're acknowledging that you may have lost your way. Try to remember what you felt passionate about when you were younger. Notice what you are doing when time flies, which is a clear sign of being passionate about something. Spirit is calling out right now to pull you away from all the pressures and routines of life and take a moment to review what's missing. If you are feeling lethargic at this time, your soul could possibly be sending messages to your body that you must find a way of putting this vital energy back into your life. Rekindle both old and new passions. Light the fire and let your soul feel the exhilarating energy that comes from inspiration and excitement of what's to come. Start to feel alive again. We here in spirit are there every step of the way to encourage, inspire and support you. What a beautiful message. Okay, now we are Virgo. Whoa. Virgo, I'm not going to take that many. Jeez. All right, let's see what we've got for Virgo, spirits and guides. Virgo, what messages does Virgo need to hear? What's the advice for Virgo for the end of the month? We've got 3 here. I'm not going to, I will read them all, but I will only read, I'll read self-sabotage. Because so I've got self-sabotage, vulnerability, and you are not alone. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So that's the first one for Virgo. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. That's that one there. And the self-sabotage message is, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So I'll just read the rest of it out for you, Virgo, for self-sabotage, because a lot of us do this. And it's something that we need to learn how to control, or I suppose, or change about ourselves. I'm learning at the moment how to let go of control. And it's not an easy thing to do, but I'm leaving everything up to the divine to do wherever I'm supposed to be going in my life. So that's something that I'm learning. So learning to not self-sabotage, that is another thing that we can all learn. Okay, this card is showing you everything that you can be, but it's also reminding you of your own worst enemy, yourself. This is a time to confront your fears and purge them from your psyche by having positive conversations with yourself. Yet before you can do that, you have to recognize and acknowledge the signs and symptoms of self-sabotage. Whether you're considering a new relationship, changing jobs, moving house, or any other major change, it's easy to allow that inner dialogue of doubt to creep in and convince you that you're not good enough or that new person isn't right for you, and find a million reasons to justify and sabotage the outcome. Next time you're confronted with these thoughts, stop for a moment and step aside so that you can have your own dialogue with those voices. It's time for you to start believing why you can as opposed to why you can't. Just remember, you do matter, and once you believe in yourself, you'll be surprised how others start believing in you more. Okay, very interesting and valuable cards, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so that's what I've got for you for the end of May. I hope that you've enjoyed your reading. I wanted to thank you very much for all your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to, that would be very appreciative. I would appreciate that. This is a free channel, so I won't be asking you for any money or to do extended readings or personal readings. I only offer the free personal reading in regards to a competition. If you like the reading, or you just like the channel, give it a thumbs up. And if there's someone out there that you know that may need some guidance or some help, or you feel that they need to get on board with the ascension process, give them a share of this channel. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you have a really good weekend or a good week, and I will see you next time. Okay, have a nice night. Bye.